Hi friends, we are going to dare to revise today. We are still on add to the conclusion. So there are two steps to adding to the conclusion today that we are going to be focusing on. The first one will be restating the main points. And I am going to make sure that I restate my main points. It says, I am convinced that athletes should not get participation trophies. That is what I already have written as my main idea. And actually, before I go ahead and do that, I am going to cut this out. Glue this on here. Okay. There are two on the paper, but I'm going to do it step by step to show you each part. Okay. So we have, I'm going to flip that over. You don't need that. I'm going to add a transition word. I want to put in summary, always should have a transition word on each paragraph. I am convinced that athletes shouldn't get participation trophies. Now I'm going to list my reasons. It will allow trophies to have true meaning. It will also show children they can learn from losing. And help their motivation to success. So what I did here is I added, all I had was my main idea of my paper. I added a transition word and I listed my reasons that I've already talked about. So I would pause that, look at that, and then I will continue on to the next step. Okay, so we want a jam and conclusion. This is what I'm putting on my next page, and it tells me how to end my essay or conclusion. Well, I have to always make sure that I restate the main idea as a question. This is required. Summarize the main points. That is required. And then we want to pick one of these. You want to leave the reader with a bang, explain the effect, what happens or in the future. We could add something personal. We could give advice, surprise the reader, tell the lesson, share your feelings or thoughts, or provide a wish or hope. Another one I want to add on here is a plea, which means you are asking your reader to do something, to take action. So this is also attached for you to look at. So I'm going to look and see, on the next page I have cut out the second part, and I'm going to glue that on, and I'm going to decide how I'm going to end it. Alright, so I'm going to glue this in. This is what we wrote before. Okay. And if I look over here, I can decide what I want to do. I think I want to, let's see. I think I'm going to do a plea. This should be an M. So at the back, I'm going to do eliminate the fluff, and watch our young athletes grow. That could also be explain the effect. This is what we have. This is my final conclusion. In summary, I am convinced that athletes should not get participation trophies. It will allow trophies to have true meaning. It will also show children they can learn from the losing and strengthen their motivation for success. Eliminate the fluff and watch our young athletes grow. I think that needs an exclamation point. So that's how I'm going to end my essay. Now it's your turn to take your homework essay and create your own conclusion.